Let's get ready to throw down some fists again in Street Fighter 6 the demo. Today we're going to be completing this demo and having a lot of fun. Without further ado, let's play my intro. Alright, I'm excited. Let's see where we left off with this demo. We are going on an adventure, a quest of a lifetime, to be the strongest fighter there is. Ooh, this is already a nice looking area for an intro. Hey, it's the dude from the Streets of Rage? No, Final Fight? Yo, that's sick. I mean, I already knew that they were connected in the same universe. Like, Capcom has been trying to connect a lot of their IPs together in the same universe. I don't know if they're like trying to do it with DMC. I doubt it. It'd be almost impossible to get Devil May Cry to fit in the same universe. But the game looks good. It's got good cutscenes, and they're actually putting the time and effort into this compared to what they did with Street Fighter 5. If people don't remember, I know the fighting game community does, but Street Fighter 5 came out busted and incomplete of a game. Like, there was literally next to nothing to do in that game until they patched so much stuff in. It was missing story mode, and you had to download it. And that was like a 3 gigabyte download, which should have just been in the base game. I don't know if that was a rush because of Capcom or because of Dimps. Now, normally I give Dimps the benefit of the doubt because they've made so many great games. Like my favorite Dragon Ball game, Dragon Ball Z Budokai, Budokai 2, you know, Xenoverse 2, and all those other cool games. And then, you know, they also worked on Street Fighter 4. They've been working on all the Street Fighters pretty much. But if anything, if it is Capcom's fault, I'm glad they're finally letting their team actually work on this game. Because at least now we have an actual finished story mode. We have an online mode. They got a game hub for when you play online. Super excited. I can't wait. This is going to be fun. I already like the character designs in this game, now that they went with a more realistic look instead of that weird Cheese Whiz looking hair that they had for like Ken and stuff. And they got rid of that plastic look, and now they're actually going with a better... Because I know they threw this game in the Unreal Engine, which is dope, because the Unreal Engine is awesome. I mean, they threw Monster Hunter Rise in it, and it looks good and plays great. Obviously, more Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 3 Remake, RE8. I think they threw Resident Evil 4 in there too. All of them look great, and I think the Resident Evil engine is just working great on this. This game is definitely cool. I know that this is only the beginning. I don't know if I'm going to replay this part in my Let's Play or count this. I may just redo it, guys. Obviously, I'm just testing out the demo. This is just me playing it for right now, but I may just replay the game, remake the character and everything. But if you guys don't want me to do that, let me know in the comment section below. And I always forget in the beginning of the game, make sure to click that like button, click the subscribe button, share the video with your friends, so we can reach out to some more Street Fighter fans, fighting game fans like yourselves. You know, it's always cool to reach out to like-minded people who love fighting games, enjoy throwing a good beat down, playing online, enjoying your favorite characters. And I guess my question of the day is, who is your favorite fighting game character? Necessarily, it doesn't... Ooh, I love her design. Ooh, Alice. Whoa, she is bae. I hope she becomes a playable character. She has a great design. Holy shit, I like the coloring they went with it. It's not just like a generic-ass like character. She has like a very modern meets 80s hipster kind of look. I like it. It's cool. But I was saying, question of the day is, who's your favorite character? Necessarily doesn't have to be Street Fighters. But, like, you know, any other fighting game, who's your favorite character? I mean, for me personally, it would probably be either like Sub-Zero for Mortal Kombat. That's a given. Everyone loves Sub-Zero and Scorpion, you know, or Shang Tsung. Those are my favorite characters from that. Like Tekken, it's Jin, but mainly Devil Jin. He's one of my favorite characters. In Soul Calibur, it's Ivy and Raphael and Patroclus, even though Soul Calibur 5 was not the greatest game. But I did like his playstyle. In Street Fighters, my favorite character is Ken and El Fuerte. I'm not very good with El Fuerte. And Sakura. I guess to narrow it down, who's your favorite male character, and I guess who's your favorite female character in fighting games. The gameplay for this is cool. It's super simplistic though. I think when I play online with people, I'm definitely gonna switch it back to the classic or modern controls, because I already seen some people do a damage comparison when it comes to the new, like, this casual control schemes. You do a lot less damage. And for some reason, this control scheme where you just do every move super easily, dude, the fact that I can just pick fights with whoever is pretty sick. Imagine just going down the road, you see a bunch of middle schoolers, and you're like, let's go, homies. You start throwing down and just beating them up down the street, like, nah, this is Street Fighter rules, let's go. But, you know, I can't wait to mess around with a lot of these characters. I mean, I've already messed with Kimberly, Jamie. I have not messed with Luke. I messed with Chun-Li, I messed with Guile and Ken from the original demo, which they're gonna re-drop again, and I may start playing it again, just so I can start messing with the characters again, because obviously I haven't been able to play with them. So that's gonna be fun until the game drops on June 2nd. I hope there's no delays, because, oh man, I've been waiting for this game. I've been needing a new fighting game to be playing. A lot of these low-tier indie games have been cool and all, but I just like, meh. I'm just more excited now for different kind of games to be playing. And this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be awesome. You know, it is what it is. Dude, I really love Alice's color scheme and design in this. I wish this was a legitimate character. Like, I don't know, I just like the color scheme, like the costume. She's like the most unique looking character I've seen. She almost legit does look like a actual character that would fit. Like, she's cool designed. I like Bosch's design. Is it Bosch? I forget how to pronounce that. So that'll be cool. But like I was saying earlier, what's your guys' favorite character, male and female, in fighting games? Of all time, it's definitely Kitana for me from Mortal Kombat / Mileena. Those are both pretty great. And then or Ivy. Ivy definitely comes in a close second from Soul Calibur. And then male characters, I think of my favorite characters of all time. Like, I guess I would go off of just design-wise, I guess. I would probably go with, I'd probably just say Sub-Zero, just because he's always been, I like Ice-type power. I love fire powers too, but Ice-type's always been cool. And they're always, like, underutilized. Like, Sub-Zero is definitely, like, the underdog when it comes to tournaments, like, actual competitive tournaments. So that's why I like him, because we never had an actual, like, Sub-Zero player go all the way and win with one. So it'd be cool to actually finally see one. But yeah, Sub-Zero, I think, is definitely my favorite male character of all time. And then female character, it's more likely I'll probably give it to... Man, this is a hard one, but I'll probably go with Ivy from Soul Calibur. Specifically, her Soul Calibur 2 design is my favorite design of hers. It is the coolest design. A lot of people might say Soul Calibur 4. I think it's cool, but it's just super sexualized, where it's not really anything more like ripped rags on her. I understand what they were going for in that one, and I like it a lot. But elegance and beauty together, and I think Soul Calibur 2 had the best design overall. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys can hear my voice, because I actually hear it after my first recording, I still sound a little congested, and that's just because I'm still getting over being sick. I have been sick for the last 2 or 3 weeks now, and it's just sucked. And I lost my voice the week prior, out of nowhere, and it's just been pretty bad. But I'm trying to get the content rolling, trying to get through the pain. You know, this season hasn't been great for me. I've been just getting really badly sick, and it's not been the best. So I'll still have coughs here and there. My voice is still congested, and my nose, and it's just like, don't worry, I am doing everything in my power to get better. But it you know, the body can only do so much. Man, this game just looks so great. It's well designed. They didn't just go with cheap, generic looking characters. They put some thought into the characters you're going to be fighting. And even if they're like one-off characters, it's just so cool. So cool. Luke is design-wise on here is so much better than what he looked like in Street Fighter 5. In Street Fighter 5, he was kinda doo-doo in the design department. And it's because they went with that stupid Cheese Whiz hair look design that they went with all their hairs. It's just, it's gross. I'm not gonna lie, Street Fighter 5 was probably the worst looking Street Fighters game I played. Not character design wise, but model wise. Like the engine they used and like how they designed them was kind of bad, but not like their costume designs and how they looked, but more like, I guess, how the texture of their body, the artistic way that they went with the game. Like how that you'll fight all these generic looking fight guys and girls, and you just fight. It's cool. Like you can just pick a fight with anyone. You'll maybe like fight a nerd or a college student or something, and you just go wham, let's fight. It's cool. I like it a lot. It's dope. You could just pick a fight. Obviously, anyone can do this to pretty much farm XP. Let's get dripping style, baby. Let's get some drip. Let's go riz some ladies. Am I right? Haha. USA, USA. I don't like the color of the hat. I guess it's the only thing we can buy, which is really dumb. Fuck, I have to equip it. I don't like it. It's kind of dumb. I mean, it is obviously the demo, so we can't buy more stuff. I like how you could see the little Blanca plushie. But at least, you know, they're having fun. We can do fun stuff with this. The game is dope. I keep saying it, but it really is. I like how it looks. And this is just the demo. We're not even at the final build of the game. I'm super duper excited for all this. It's, you know, it's cool. I mean, Street Fighters, I remember back in the day as a kid growing up, when I would go over to my homie's house when Street Fighter 4 originally came out. All the homies went in the neighborhood to go play at his house on his 360. We all had little tournaments. We all played. I would either use like Ryu and Ken or Sakura. My dude was really good with Blanca, and I'm trying to forget who else he was really good with. I think El Fuerte. He was just like naturally talented when it came to Street Fighters. Which is, you know, it's given. Everyone has some kind of affinity to some kind of game. For me, obviously, it's Mortal Kombat. I did a lot of MK-related videos for the last couple of years, and I did a lot of ranked videos. But yeah, I mean, it just depends. Like, I think it just depends on what game catches your eye that you put the most time and effort to learn and get good at. At least the customization looks good. We're going to be able to, you know, mess around a little bit, change stuff. I understand you'll be able to pick different teachers to pick different playstyles. Luke's is cool and all, but I'm going to probably either try like Ken or Ryu's, since they're more simplistic and easier characters to learn over time. Obviously, I'll probably switch it out later. I wish we had some, like, more like Shaolin, I guess, style, or like traditional martial arts where I could put on my character. I think the closest one would be Chun-Li, but Chun-Li is like, they've already said like on her learning abilities for characters, she's like one of the hardest characters to learn. She's not an easy character, so if I wanted to do Chun-Li style, I would have to sit there for hours learning how to play. Well, it could take more than hours, for like days and stuff, just to learn how to master her technique. I mean, there are other people who can learn it quicker and get really good. Obviously, everyone's different, and I'll have to learn how to play with Chun-Li's style. Obviously, I'll try to master Luke's, and then I'll move on to other people depending on who I earn. We'll see how this is how, like, you could pick anyone and just start fighting them. Just a random person in a sundress that you fight. Like, maybe you could fight that nerd over there in the background, or you know, or that lady, or that, like, what is that? Like a biker dude in the background. We could just fight them. That's sick. I think that's a cool concept. Compared to other fighting games like Mortal Kombat, it'll be chapters. You fight the characters, but on here, instead of just straight going through going fight after fight cutscene, you're doing fights, and you can do it whenever you want. You'll get some cutscenes, continue the story. Obviously, this is cool to help level up and everything, since obviously they have their tiny little weird RPG style, which I'm wondering if Capcom took some inspiration from Mortal Kombat's Deception Conquest mode and like Dragon Ball Xenoverse mode, because obviously I think Dimps worked on this too, so they could have took what they did with Xenoverse, is like hub world and Parallel Quest and everything, and kind of took from that inspiration wise. They could have also got inspired by Tekken 6's story mode, which Tekken 6's story mode was very but it was a different take on how to play Tekken. So yeah, that was, I would more likely they probably took some inspiration from different fighting games, which is fine, you know. Fighting game companies can take the best parts of fighting games. Dude, I got destroyed by freaking Luke. I just, god damn it, Luke. Come on, Bosch. You got this. Or is it Bosch? Oh, they named him after the Tool company. And he ruined it for us. I feel like I could have won that if I was smarter about it. Or like if I went on a little bit of a grind to that level. I'm sure there was a level cap for this game. Since it's a demo, I'm sure they have a level cap. I'm not really sure. I mean, I'm sure someone out there has figured out if there's a level cap or not. But I'm sure if I had actually just kept fighting people, I probably would have gotten stronger and beat them.
If you want to make it in this world, you got to do what you can. Grind like crazy.
You got to give it up to Luke, though. I mean, he looks definitely cooler in this. I'm wondering how the stories are going to be for the characters. I think there's an arcade mode, so I'm wondering if they're going to have arcade endings, or if the entire game's story is just this, where we're just going to get characters' backstories and stuff in this. And if the canonical ending will be our character. I'm wondering if this is even going to be canon, if this is canon whatsoever. And if it is, they would have to continuously keep bringing character creation in every future installment of Street Fighters. Which will be very interesting. We're enrolled with Luke's new fighting style. Moves depend on your style. Become the student of legendary fighters. Grant you access to their style. Yeah, so I was right. So you do learn moves. So we'll be definitely learning different fighting styles.
Huh. You know what? You make a darn good team. I don't think it'd be the worst thing for you two to take on the world together.
I'm wondering if that's going to be an actual costume Luke wears in the game, or if this is just for this thing. I have so many questions. Obviously, all of this will be answered at the final build of the game and the release date. I'm just super excited. I have so much questions of what we can do and not do. What are the limitations we're going to reach in this game? I hope there isn't microtransactions in this game, because I would be very disappointed, because I want to enjoy this and not spend real money to get in-game items, because that'd suck.
I'm sorry, I can't. I need to be strong, and I need to be it now. I'm not like you. I can't go around treating this like a game.
Bosch, come on,
Coach.
All right. I like Bosch. Obviously, he has a goal.
I got things I need to take care of. But you're right.
I'm definitely gonna, if he's in the standard playlist of characters, I'm definitely gonna mess with him, see what it's like. Unless he's like a secret character, I don't know. I don't want to spoil myself too much. That's why I haven't put too much time and effort to see every single thing that Capcom drops about this game. I'm just more enthralled and excited to experience this game, but I did want to play the demo because I couldn't hold back on playing the story. I wanted to play the story so bad, mess with our characters. It's gonna be cool. Man, I really love the design of my character. Obviously, I put time and effort. That's why I did the cut in the beginning of my first video, where I don't show, me going through and making him. Well, and they would make the video way longer, but I actually sat there and thought about him, put it the time and effort. I'm definitely going to make him bulkier, because he is very thin. And he's like the thinnest character compared to everyone else, so it's almost hard to believe he can take on all these guys. So that'll be interesting. I was definitely going for a Liu Kang / Bruce Lee kind of vibe with my character. So yeah. I don't know how much longer the demo's going to go for. I don't know if this is the end or if there's going to be more chapters. We'll see. I'm going to talk to Alice, see where we go from here. But yeah, I hate being sick. This sucks. But damn, I'm not. I love Alice's design. She looks beautiful. She's great design on here. I might even try to remake her if we can have multiple them just one custom character If not, I'll just go on my other account and make her. Because she's so cool design. I like her. She's so unique compared to other characters in fighting games I've seen. Everyone's either super sexualized or big and bulky and are trying to look too edgy McEdgelords. But yeah. I hope we can keep going. If not, at least this demo was super fun and I enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought about the demo in the comment section below. Did you guys play it? Are you guys just waiting for the final release of the game? What's your thoughts about this game so far? But yeah. Chinatown meet with Chun-Li in her style. Let's go. It's gonna be a great adventure to be the best of the best fighters.
I'm Chun-Li.
What is it you fight for?
I still have something important I need to do.
Street Fighter 6.
Alright, it looks like that was the end of the demo, I think. Or that was a prologue. Okay, yeah, we've reached the end of the demo. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you for the next video. Peace.